While Northwest Education MEC Sello Lehari is meeting the governing body, staff and parents at a school in Schweizer-Reneke. Last week, a teacher was suspended after she found herself embroiled in a controversy over a picture showing black grade R pupils seated separately from their white classmates. ENCA's Linda Kulu joins us from Live School Schweizer-Reneke. Linda, good afternoon rather. Let's talk about the MEC's visit today. Of course, it comes amidst what we heard from Solidarity yesterday, that they want to contest the fact that he suspended this teacher in court and call for a South African human rights investigation into the handling of this entire matter.
Well, Kathy, quite a stern, action that they're saying they're going to be taking, a solidarity that is, and of course, Helena, the teacher who was suspended after that outbreak on social media of that photo that showed a separation between black pupils as well as white pupils. But of course, the MEC today is here, we understand, to engage with the different stakeholders in this particular school. We understand, in fact, that right now he is in the office of the principal and speaking to some of the parents that were affected by this. But I am joined by Tabiso, who is the parent of one of those pupils that was depicted in that photo, and he's just going to take us through the experience here. We understand, Tabiso, that you were in fact inside the classroom when that photo was taken, but just take us through how this has been in terms of the reaction from the community about this photo.
Actually, just to correct it, when on the day of our son's first schooling on grade R, we came along and then we were late on that day, and then we find other parents bringing along their kids, and then the kids were already seated at that time, and then there were three black kids on the table, and then our kid was the fourth one, the one who was supposed to occupy the fourth chair on that table. And then it happened that way, and then we happened to ask the teacher about the setup, but the teacher just told us no, that was the temporary setting, and then she's going to undo it during the course of the day. But the reason why she did that, it was just to introduce the kids to the like one, you understand, if I can put it so that the kids can be comfortable on their first day at school. So we took it as she explained it, by the way. Yeah.
So when you arrived, you are saying that there was a teacher who had actually directed the child to sit at a specific place, and the idea was that he's trying to put him in a familiar environment before they are integrated together. But just take us through now the MEC today. What is he saying to you? What is the plan from the department moving forward in terms of this experience that the children have experienced?
Yeah, the MEC told us that he's gonna bring along the social workers and then the psychologists just to calm down the kids about the experiences they experienced that day. And then the other thing, they will also be talking to us as parents. But to my knowledge and to my understanding, I think actually the Department of Education has gone too far with this matter. The way the teacher explained to me, she definitely did what she said she's going to do during the course of the day, because I was also shocked to learn about the picture, and then I realized after that no, there was other pictures, different pictures where the setting was correct, and then the kids were all integrated. So my thought about my initial thought, that erased actually my initial thought about the whole setting.
So what you're saying is that you understand exactly what the teacher was doing, and this matter has been blown out of proportion by the MEC. Is that what you're saying?
This is my point, exactly.
Okay, and then now the fact that there is a teacher that was suspended, when you understand that even that teacher was not the classroom teacher who had given you that explanation, but as far as the department has taken it in terms of suspending the teacher and all of these actions that have brought about the school into this point, what is your reaction on that in terms of the teacher being suspended?
I think they must just bring the teacher back to school, and then if possible they can apologize to the teacher, because actually what she did, the wrong thing that she did is to take the picture. She did nothing else, and then she was seeing everything right about the picture. She didn't see anything wrong. Maybe she had a meeting with the class teacher about the arrangement before. That's why she understood that no, there was nothing wrong about the picture.
All right, just very quickly, you said that the reason why, in fact, you brought your child to do grade R here and to school here was because you have other children of yours that have schooled here. But just take us through that, the decision, I mean, the reason why you brought your children in this particular school.
Yeah, when I relocated to Schweizer-Reneke from Joburg, from Pretoria, there was no class for my son, my firstborn here. So I decided to come along. I've been to other schools there in township and other school, all of the school around. And then I decided to to come here at Lyre School to register my son here. And then fortunately they accepted him. And then the foundation that he got here, I learned from it that now these other siblings, they must also come to the school because my son was doing very well here. The teachers were so nice with my son here.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Batabiso, for that account. But Kathy, one of the parents, in fact, that is giving us an account that he, in fact, had a son who was schooling here before he brought his grade R school pupil, and that is why he decided to bring the child here. And he's saying that this matter might have just been blown out of proportion by the MEC here in the province. But they're saying that what they would like is to see school getting back to normality, and of course the teacher to come back and teach because she did not do anything. That is according to Thabiso, who was in fact present at that particular day when the orientation was being done for those grade R pupils.
All right, well, certainly is good to hear the perspective of a parent of one of those children, Lindo, and what they think about the situation, how they view it. Certainly, I think that view leaning towards what we heard from the teacher yesterday and also from what we heard from Solidarity. Let's leave it there for this afternoon. Lindo Kulu is at Schweizer-Reneke for us this afternoon.